So smooth, trying to keep my cool. Often hurt myself, you make me act a fool. Sweet thing you say.
Hello, family. It's good to be back on the scene live from the Destiny Studio and where amazing sound emanates from. If you haven't been to the Destiny Studio yet, then you don't know what you're missing. Trust me, you want to come to the Destiny Studio for all your musical needs. Now, today is another special edition on the Dream Big Show. Today, in our studios with us on the Dream Big Show is another amazing dynamite in the ministry, a minister of the gospel, and he goes by the name Minister Joseph Walker. Ha! You're welcome, sir.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm honored.
I love that. It's good to have you, sir.
Yeah.
We've seen lots of ministers do lots of things in the ministry. Now, the first question I want to ask you is, why add your voice? I don't know whether it's because we have ministers. Why are we not supporting them? Why the ministry of Joseph Walker?
Okay, that's a tough question, but I think God works in seasons and times. So every season, and the minister or the set man to help increase what the Lord wants to do in, let's say, on earth. So after Abraham, you can have Isaac. Then after Moses, you can have Joshua. It continues. So it happens that by the grace of God, we are being called to Adam. So I can just say that one.
Wow. In fact, your answer is so excellent that I don't even consider the question a tough one. But I think that was a nice way of you telling me that, why have you been asking me this question? Anyway. No. Bro, how is the ministry like? How has it been for you in ministry? How long have you been in ministry?
13 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask how old you are because I know you're very young. So 13 years in ministry.
Yes, sir.
How has it been?
It has been grace and hard work.
Wow. Grace and hard work.
Yeah.
How did you come here? At what point it is 13 years? So prior to 13 years, what were you doing?
I was playing conga. Conga and drums and a bit of keyboard.
So you're an instrumentalist?
Myself, by the grace of God.
And then you had a call.
So let's say 13 years back. At that time I said, no, Charlie, let me sing small, let me add up, because when I'm playing the drums and singing. When I'm playing the keyboard singing. When I'm playing the bass singing. So I don't know, let me sing small. So that's where I started something on the vocal aspect. Yeah.
So if you didn't know this, Minister Joseph Walker, if you didn't know this, Minister Joseph Walker is actually an all-round instrumentalist. And he didn't settle for less. This is a really dream big story. Let's go. So let's go today. Let's talk about childhood and growing up.
Yeah.
How was childhood like? How many siblings? Are you the first?
So I'm the last born of 3 kids. I mean, strong guys.
All boys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I happen to be the last born of a wonderful man of God, that is Reverend Dr. Joseph Walker. So I'm Joseph Walker Jr. You know, so I mean, as the last born, always with daddy, church time, carry speakers here and there. So anytime at all, I'm in his pocket to church. So that's how come God himself noticed that. But there's small some of you. Let me add something up. I believe anybody who is gifted, there are things that you were doing that attracted the gift to be handed down to you. That is, I stand to correct it though. But anybody who carries a gift, it's either maybe there's an unction upon your father, and God thinks that no, it's a being count in band, that kind of thing. So I happened to be in my dad's pocket in time to church, playing the tambourine, playing the conga. In fact, I got to learn the bass when the bassist was supposed to play for my dad. Church always when they call him, I'm here, I will come in, I'm late and blah blah blah. So Charlie's an Indian bass because anytime there's a lack there. So that's how come the bass also. In fact, if I should say I sat down to learn all the instruments. No. So my brother plays the keyboard. And when I'm singing, there's an hearing. Hearing I just want to. So, could try be here, that kind of thing. So, he said to me, "Kevin, back in blend your correct way."
I can imagine.
Yeah, so like that. So when I play small and I'm not getting the chords, I tell him, Charlie, be here. What I'm playing is not what the response is. So then you do this. That's how come I also play the keyboard. But for the conga and the drums there, it's budak. Of course, we have something we call non-akafi or some more that we can play for you.
Okay.
So that means what you used to do the church that we can play is in trefoils, worship, agbaja and praises. Finish.
Come on.
There is nothing. Worship, we do the cymbals.
The man has just oversimplified all the instrumentalists what you've been doing in the church. But I think what you do is far more than what he's saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's so you are the last of three giants. I've not seen them, but looking at for your stature, I believe that they are three giants. Sure. Are they all into music? Because you are all from the same father who is a man of God?
The second one is in music. That's my brother. That plays the keyboard for me anywhere.
Are we discussing as if he's not around? Will he be able to be in the studio?
Yeah, he's going to be around.
Oh, that's him there, right?
Yeah.
Nice one. Guys, Charlie, the man is talking about the brother as if he's not here, but the brother is there. All right, so, and that's the second one in the first?
Yeah, so the first one is, I call him the supporting artist.
Okay.
So it's much like a PR to my ministry, where we are going, how things are being organized. That's where he has specialized.
Okay, so you've come very far from being a church boy, from a pastor's kid. I think it's even intriguing if we want to dwell into the pastor's kid. Do you want to become a pastor one day?
By the grace of God.
You want to?
Yes, sir.
I hear pastors' kids don't normally want to become pastors.
That's them.
Okay.
But for what I'm doing and how I'm believing God to push it, I should end as a pastor, an ordained pastor, not just a title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We thank God for that. We thank God. So we know that you're not actually in it for entertainment and all that. Let's look at what point again, because now you've been grown into it. You were doing it. You were playing Buga Buga like you said, if I did not quote you well.
Sure.
At what point did you see that, hey, this is me now? I want to be a blessing, or I feel there is a calling to be a better blessing, or a better version of myself, or a blessing to the world?
13 years back, most of the times, when I like praying a lot. So anytime after church service, when I sleep, I see this should I call it a theme or a vision. I see myself singing to a huge number of, huge crowd. And all in the vision or in the dream, whatever I call it, you see people on the floor, deliverance taking place, people being healed and all that. So that picture has been in my eyes from 13 years till today.
Wow.
So if by the grace of God, I'm still living, I've not achieved it, I wouldn't say that I've gotten to that place. And per where I'm standing now, the target is like an independent square, where is a worship crusade. That's how the dream was 13 years ago.
It's still the dream big show how men of God did not settle for less, but avail themselves that God's blessings will take them all through the works of life. In fact, we love this one. I really love this one, that he's not settling for less, but availing himself that all through his life, God will take him through and through to bigger platforms. So if you're a minister, don't settle for less. I always say that you cannot light a light and hide it under a bed. Please, it has to shine for others to come. All right. So, which hood? You cannot.
So I wanted to answer that at what
Okay, what point?
So somewhere. So that's the picture inside.
Okay.
So somewhere in 2012. Yeah, 2012, 2011. When I hosted my program Tone of Worship, and I sang. I've been doing the singing now. But the latter part, about 10 or 15 minutes, I saw a glimpse of what I saw in the dream, where people were on the floor, people were screaming. But that time I was tired. So the first lesson was that when God wants to do something, he doesn't need your physical strength. Because I've spent about almost 2 hours on stage, believing that this thing will happen within that 2 hours. So when I was about handing over the mic, and a song came, it's one local song like that. Yeah, that was here. When you check on YouTube, you see that part. When I started singing, I was about giving the mic to the MC. When I turned, people were. So at that point, I had to sit down well, because if I can end like this, there is something small there for me to work on him. So at that particular, I think that is 2012. At least to me, for me to sing for the presence of God to come down, it's enough for me to push hard on it.
A church to keep, we have a God to glorify, and never dying so to say. Thank you for this guy. Okay, so let's do the hood. Which hood were you born in?
Should I say Kaneshi Mataiko?
I don't know. We want the hood that actually can see that proudly you are our product.
I'm sure maybe when God places us at a place, at the top, they themselves will pick it up. But for me, where I'm coming from, I grew around Central University, Kateko.
Okay.
That's the one at Kaneshi.
Okay.
But when those days in school, we write Kaneshi / Mataiko.
Okay.
That's why so we are kind of in between. Okay. But I'm sure the Kaneshi people can come by. But Kaneshi, there's no crowd there.
Anyway. Kaneshi Mataiko. Charlie, this is a proud product. I'm telling you, you guys are doing well. Now we keep counting. Now we've gotten people from Ogle Road. We've gotten people from Kaneshi Latebiokoshi. And we've gotten people in fact, we still go. If your hood has not brought up any product yet, please look through them and bring them out to us to the Dream Show. Okay. Now, finally, you had a program recently.
Yes,
how was it?
Yes, that's my third album recording.
Wow.
And, by the grace of God, it went well.
Wow.
From where I'm standing, it went well.
So what should Ghanaians expect from you, sir?
We will not say much, but I know this year God will do something.
We will not say much, but we know that we trust in God. We will not say much, but we trust the God who is able to do everything above all that we can think or imagine. So we will not say much, but we'll leave it to God. It's been a wonderful time doing this with you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And it's humbling to see you, and also to our big brother who is in the house. We salute you, sir, for supporting our brother to do ministry. We believe that God is really going to do wonders and miracles through you in your ministry. Now, we'll leave you. You cannot leave here without giving us a gist of who or what the Joseph Walker ministry is about. So, take the microphone and be a blessing to us.
Thanks so much.
I'm out.
Famisi e marching quan Kosi say H.I.U. Shemitsu Wama sitne Nazet you jaji Missy Famisi e marching quan Kosi say H.I.U. Shemitsu Woman sitne Nazet you charge Every say yes to me Chifoni wo Miriba unyo Epoa Swachiri bon na sorry one. I never busy a marching one. I'm paraseko. Me too. Woman, sit I never miss Heavy say ya boudina na ya mayenta toa ya rivrewo say ya boudina na ya mayenta toa ya rivrewo say ya boudina na ya mayenta toa yeah rivrewo if say we are the one martin na yeah say wuni ma fami teje ma chinkwa fuwe eradi ma wanting ni wo enunti na mi ko to say what say I think I say when you nyam mani penyine ode wudi urate besi urate wuni matinyina se wuni mafami tefe ma chinkwa fuwe eradi ma wanting ni wo and don't see na me ko to share what say I think one share when you nyam mani penyine ode wuni urate every sabi uranya be una metanu sebe sufre wa Yechayati mine oine unima batente unimi Yehowa meni opia yechaji se wukoa pawota snino Ampara say me free, my time for himself. My one she said you know, Danino yeah, she rama me, be free me paying a rebel. Power to me, do me over, na mami yes over that. Pounsa, you be free. Hey, that no yeah. She rama. Ampara be bringing. Hey, babuzu me. No, mommy, yeah. Impana la masia telele na mami ye sabunsa won't Jesus. I'm power no need you, yeah. Yeah. Me. Power to me. No mommy, yeah. In Panama, Masutela, the boss. Hey, no mommy, yeah. Hey, someone takes no mommy, yeah. I don't know, the boss. Hey, mommy, yeah. Mommy, yeah, so butentima. If it's a wuna, mi mami kraso, mi cherewo, unyan kupon, wusuna mi di mi mato, oh, e mame diwo. Mama Tavo Sirimio Eratie Sheme Ebesa Wuna Mi Mami Kraso Mi Cherewo Onyan Kupo Usuna Midimi Humato Mame Diwo Mama Tavut Sirimio Eratie Shame Ebisa Ayonu na Okasa Asochi eti Ono noka Obi to me kebi Yedi Sonia Sati to begin a mano, oh no, Missy, I know no kesa, I saw chieti, you know no oh, be to me heavy, and so. To me, oh no, no beka, mawakoma, missy, oh no beka, mawakoma, so yeah, oh no, mawakoma, yebisa will find the same. Na sawu na ti wona semua na sobra ni mo ayedi na we need that swasa obeye eradi bayo Mrs. Awufana Semo Nasa Wonanti Wonasemua Na Sobra Nimwa Yadi Now I need a swasa Obeya Eradi Bayo Eradi Bayo So when peace like a river, thank you, Lord, I turn and dead my way. When rose like sea billows roll, for my Lord, thou was so. someone. It is well. It is well. Just sing it. So with my soul, with my soul, yeah, it is well. It is well with my soul. So it is well. It is well. Oh, with my soul, with my soul, yeah. Father, we thank you. Gracious Lord, we thank you. King of Kings, we honor you. Even in the name of Jesus. Can you slap hands and give the Lord some shout? And give the Lord some shout. Yes, way, yes, way. Whoso, now walk around. Yes, way, yes, way. Whoso, everybody up and sing, say yes, yes, way, yes, way. Hey, hey, now we say to me a wood tent. Hey, answer your wood. I want to hear wood. Hey, I should hear wood. Hey, to me a wood tent. Nyansa ya wuze.
Nyansa ya wote.
Awati ya wuze.
Awati ya wote.
Edonyam ya wuze.
Edonyam ya wote.
Asumde ya wuze. Yes way.
Yes way.
Yes
way.
Wutsuo.
Wutsuo. Wutsuo.
Wutsuo. Wutsuo. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands.
My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands.
Yes, you are. Yes, you cause the ones to fall with your power. Hey, you perform miracles. There is nothing, and that's impossible. I'm standing here only because you move mountains. You move
mountains.
Hey,
you cause the walls to fall.
Hey,
with your power.
Perform miracles.
Perform miracles. There is nothing that's impossible.
I'm standing here only because you made a way. Said you made a way. Said you
made a way.
Don't know how,
but you did it.
Made
a
don't
way.
know how,
Don't know how, but you did it.
Made a way.
Made a
Don't
way.
know how.
Don't know how, but you did it.
You made a way.
Made a
Don't know how.
Don't know how, but you did it.
You
made a way.
You move mountains. You move.
Mountains.
Hey.
You cause the walls to fall.
Hey, with your
power.
perform miracles.
Perform miracles.
There is
nothing.
That's impossible. And we're standing here only because you made. Say you do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? Yeah, hey, it can never. We say you do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do it
doesn't exist.
Hey, it can never
exist.
We say, according to your knowledge and your will for me, what you say you've done, just the outline, no. Because you are not a man that changes your mind, no. Those that knows you will trust in you, nothing horses and chariot, by the arm of flesh, no man. Everybody say, no man, no man, no man, no man. Hey, yeah.
Evidence is you.
Hey.
What is hard?
Hey.
What is hard?
You can never
exist.
You do not lie. You do not lie. You do not fail.
What is hard for you to
say? It doesn't exist. Oh, it can
never ever exist.
You do not lie. You do not lie.
You do not
hey, what is hard for you to do? It
doesn't exist.
Hey, it can never
exist. Oh.
We say, according to your knowledge and your will for me, what you say you have done, stick to our line, no. Because you are not a man that changes your mind, no. Those that knows you will trust in you, nothing hard seas and chariot, by the arm of flesh. No man can, no man say, no man,
no man, no man, no man.
Hey, what is hard?
What is hard?
What is hard?
What is hard for you? Can never exist.
You do not lie. You do not lie.
You do not fail. What is hard for you to
hey, it doesn't exist. Oh,
it can never ever exist.
You do not lie. You do not
lie. You do not fail. What is hard for you to
hey, it doesn't exist. Oh, it can never
exist. Oh.
We say he never sleep nor slumber. My God, the promise keeper. Sees everything start for all. Oh Lord, my God is never late, and he is never late. He's always there right on time. And if he said it, surely he meant it. Hey, hey, and if he meant it, surely he would do it. Everybody say, God is
working.
Hey, it's up to something. I may not
see it.
Hey, but still,
I'm trusting.
God is working. God is working. Hey,
Working.
God is working. God is
working.
Hey, God is working. God is
working.
Hey, it's up to
something.
May not see it.
May not see it.
Hey,
but still I'm trusting.
My God is working. God is working. Is working.
Working.
God is working. God is working. Working is working. God is working. God is working. Hey, it's up to something. Oh, I may not
see it.
Hey, but still
I'm trusting.
God is working. God is
working.
It's working. It's working. Hey, hey, God is working. Come we do this last song. Working. Say, Uja wangin tine when you're numb. I pay what you mean, Kuan Wakabare. Say, Wana, not tears. Oh, we are young, whatever. Hey, yeah, you put your wine into the when you're numb. Hey, would you mean Kuan Wakabare? Hey, yeah, Wana, not tears. Oh, we are young. We say, everybody say, hey, yeah, hey, say, oh, I take one and you can see it. Yeah, you are yours. I change one and you can see it. Ah, yeah, she was yours. Oh, Missy, Baby Chimin Kuwa Wakabare Yantisa Wana Not Tisa oh Will Yamia Hey Bucha Wan Eating new and Yonina Hey Baby Chimin Power Calvary Set Wana Not Tisa oh Will Yamia Hey, your Timota. Hey. Do you know on the summer project? What Timota? Da. Hey, do you know on the summer project? Give the Lord some shout. Amen.
So smooth, trying to keep my cool. Often hurt myself, you make me act a fool. Sweet thing you say.
It's been an amazing time from the Destiny Studio on the Dream Big Show, and you just witnessed Minister Joseph Walker. He's a blessing to the body of Christ, people, family, especially those from Mateko Kaneshi is your son. Let's keep our brothers in prayers. Let's keep every minister that comes your way in prayer. In fact, if you're still looking for your best sound, your best musical instrument, or your best musical need, look nowhere else except the Destiny Studio. Now, we come your way this and another again, and it's your boy, Michael Aposa. Catch you later. Don't chin that down.